Friends, hi. My name is Nitin Soni and I'm the author of the best-selling book Superpower Student. Now, in this video, I want to talk to you about one of my favorite quotes, which is by Jim Rohn, who was an outstanding motivational speaker and a self-help guru. You must have heard about Tony Robbins. Now, Jim Rohn was the guru of Tony Robbins, and somebody as learned as Jim Rohn saying something makes sense. And when I heard about that quotation, when I learned about that quotation, when I read that quotation, it just blew my mind. And when I pondered over it, I realized that it's so damn true. The quotation says, Jim Rohn said that you, I, all of us, are nothing but an average of 5 people that we spend most of our time with. I say that again. He said that a person is just an average of 5 people he spends most of his time with. So what that essentially means is, you are, whatever you are today, you are simply an average in terms of how you look, in terms of the language that you speak, in terms of your financial status, in terms of the course that you are studying, in terms of your entire environment, your thinking, in terms of your beliefs about everything. You are nothing but a product, an average, average of 5 people you spend most of your time with. So the 5 individuals, it could be your family members, it could be your friends, it could be your colleagues, it could be anybody. Now, if you pick up top 5 individuals with whom you spend most of your time and you average them out, it becomes your personality. So you have developed your personality basis the 5 individuals that you spend most of your time with. Now, I believe if you are a student watching this video, you've got to be really interested in understanding what I'm going to share with you. See, this is so damn true, first of all. I agree to this, that you are a product of the 5 individuals you spend most of your time with. You got to look around and you got to see and you got to take an inventory and you got to see consciously who you are. What sort of life are you living? Are you financially free? Do you have money? Do you have more than enough money than you need? Are you happy? Are you able to study properly? If you are a student, are you able to devote enough time to studies? Are you able to achieve your dreams, achieve your targets in terms of, are you able to get the rank that you've been aiming for? You got to see what sort of people you're spending your time with. If you are spending time with other students who are struggling in studying, the chances are, in fact, more than 90% chances are that you would also be struggling. If you are spending most of your time with people who are brilliant in studies, people who have tremendous positive self-belief in them and they know they're going to be successful in life, I can bet right now that you would be equally confident about life and about yourself. Friends, listen to me. If you hang out in the company of 9 failures, I can guarantee that number 10 is you. Number 10 is you. You got to be really careful who are you spending your time with. That's why people need coaches. See, if you have been brought up in an environment wherein there aren't really positive people around, when there aren't really people who can push you towards your dream, people who can raise your standard, you got to look out for coaches. You got to look out for like-minded people. You got to look out for inspirational people who can inspire you. That's what I have done in my life. When I started my career, when I looked around, I said most of my colleagues, most of my friends are struggling. They are nowhere close to where I want to be. And I started looking out for people. I started spending most of my time watching YouTube videos in which I could spend my time with people who were successful. I started spending most of my time with books, wherein I could learn from the masters, I could learn from the gurus. And this is how you spend your time with successful people. And then I started spending time with my coaches. I started spending time with inspirational people. That's exactly what you've got to do if you really, really want to be successful in life. Do not hang out in the company of failures, because if you do, chances are you will fail as well. And if you hang out in the company of successful people and toppers, more than 90% chances are that you're going to be topper in your life as well. I hope the point that I wanted to make was clear. Thanks for watching.